call it. I'm an undergroundaholic, call it what you wanna call it. I'm an undergroundaholic, call it what you wanna call it. I'm an undergroundaholic, call it what you wanna call it. I'm an undergroundaholic, call it what you wanna call it. I'm an undergroundaholic.
What's up, everybody? It's Sunday, you know what that means. Me and my main man Aaron here. We got another fucking dope-ass show for you. We got a dope-ass guest that multiple people have mentioned that we had to bring to this show. Aaron, you want to give the proper intro, brother?
Yeah, so we have one of my homies, Pope Adrian Bless. He is part of Hellfire with Nasty Inc. and really dope, down-to-earth person.
Hell yeah, let's bring him in. What up, man?
Y'all didn't give me a chance to inhale and then exhale the smoke like pyro. So we're going to start again. Okay, hello. Now we're really here. What's good, friends? Good G.
I'm already enjoying this interview. How's it going, man?
I'm enjoying everyone. What's going on? Noise, rizzle, skizzle, skittle, slizzles. What's good, man?
Just another beautiful day in the underground.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
It's a beautiful day in the underground. It's a beautiful day in the under. Won't you go die? Won't you go die? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree.
Pope,
I agree.
Well, just right off the bat, just for everybody who's not like familiar, can you just give us a rundown where you're from, how you came up, what you do in this underground scene, just like a little synopsis for us, if you will?
Yes, I'm from Moscow, Russia. You know what? Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to quit it, because if I was for real serious and y'all started laughing, I would have sat back here and just cut it off. I'm like, dude, no, really. I am a polymathic, multifaceted mental health advocate from Indianapolis, Indiana. I have been doing art for the last 15 years of my life. I am 31 years old. I have won countless awards for myriads of things. I've done a lot of seminars, speeches, lectures, things of that caliber. I am also a motivational speaker, as well as a graphic designer, as well as a painter, as well as a life coach and a mentor and a trainer. And I design clothes as well. So I hope that works out.
That I think the only thing you didn't really mention was you also do the battles, the freestyle battling as well. That's another merit, right?
Yeah, I do. Because listen, let me tell you something. You ever seen a whore in church?
Yeah. Every time I see a mirror and I'm in church, that I've had to go. Yeah.
Wow, that was nice. No, man, no, yes, I am a battle rapper. I totally fucking spaced the fact I was a battle rapper, because battle rap is a very unique community of people that I believe need therapy, and all of them need to find better friends, healthier friends, greater friends. And the friends you do find in battle rap, you better hold them whores close, boy, because you're gonna be shitty the next time you catch them at an event. Amen. But yes, I do that.
That is quite the list of accolades. That's dope as fuck, man.
I appreciate it.
Aaron really advocated for you. He showed me a lot of your shit, but like a lot of people in the underground, I'm Canadian, right? I'm all the way up in Canada, but you're definitely one of the names that has been floating around and talked about and shown to me, and that's really cool. I love all the accolades. I love the mental health stuff. I'm all about that myself.
Thank you so much.
You seem a little manic up right now, my friend.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all some of the realest shit in the world, right? And this is a conversation that I have yet to ever have with anyone in depth or even put out publicly. Okay. So I have this theory. So I've been diagnosed with bipolar depression, major depressive disorder, ADHD, and something else, right? Yeah. So this happened. I'm 31, so I got diagnosed at 18, 19, right? Ovarious. But I have this real honest to God theory that I was misdiagnosed in some way, because my mom made a very strong point to me a couple months ago. She says, Pope, I have a firm belief in my heart, right, possibly, that you could be a high functioning autistic. And as I studied it more and really looked at it and paid attention to my patterns and the way I operate, I struggle so bad. I get very overstimulated. I do this. I stim a lot. I shut down really bad. I can't always regulate my emotions correctly. So now I have to go and damn near cry for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I have to sit and, do the most. I'm not discrediting any of my diagnosis, but it's something that has always affected me and affected my relationships and affected my career. The only reason why I still do music now is because I couldn't afford therapy. And when I did go to therapy, they didn't tell me anything that I didn't know. So now here I am going to friends and family and discussing this to them. And you know what they tell me? We don't care. Or they feel attacked, or they feel as if I'm talking about them. And then the whole autism thing, I struggle so bad. This is the irony, right? People know me as an orator. I really struggle with communicating properly things I feel. I can oftentimes have a fluent conversation about things I know. If you ask me any question that has facts, I can document that and utilize it and be able to speak on it correctly. If you ask me about myself and you ask me how I feel, it's a structure of struggle, because it's do I tell you I'm not okay and then try to explain it, and then you don't feel compelled to listen to me, or you think I'm attacking you, or you feel like this is personal? Or do I not say nothing at all and let it sit there, and then something happens to me, or could happen to me back in the past? Because I was suicidal many times. I have no shame. And then something happens and you say, oh my God, well, why didn't you talk to us? Why didn't you say it's okay? Why didn't you say you were okay? Well, because I tried to tell you. And guess what you did? You shut me down. You shut me down. You hung the phone up on me. You didn't want to pick up. You told me, oh, I need to go get help. I'm asking for help. Asking for help. I don't like getting up every day questioning if I'm going to live to the end of it. Now I don't feel that way. Now I'm blessed. I have a beautiful wife. I got a wonderful child. We just moved into our home. I'm grateful. But when outside of those wonderful things, me as a man, I'm happy to be alive, and I'm improved a lot. But it doesn't discredit where you stand. And now you have to go out of your way to re-educate yourself, because it's childlike. When you have mental health, it's almost like being a child. You can't regulate anything. You don't know how to feel. And if you do know how to feel, you can't act on it. And then the moment you get to that point, you don't oftentimes know where your premise is. So when the mental health conversation comes into play, and when we talk about how it's hard as a man, as an individual, period. I don't want to make this gender specific. Anybody with mental health, everyone should be able to talk to their friends in some way without judgment. Everybody should be able to be heard. We just need reception. So my apologies for this extended, lengthy lecture that I just gave.
No. This is very important, especially in the underground. Because
I will say this: like my youngest,
thank you.
My youngest is autistic, and I'm high functioning autistic as well. And I don't tend to tell a lot of people that. So if you do ever need to talk, there's somebody right here that completely understands what you're going through.
And
dude, I appreciate that.
I think this all applies to everybody that's probably watching the show right now too, because it's not an uncommon thing. This mental health thing is like a huge percentage of the people, and from what I can see, artists in the underground, like trauma creates art. You're using it as a therapist. You know what I mean? People are like, "Oh, why didn't you ask for help? Why weren't you listening to my music?" Dude,
I'm gonna be honest, right? I used to, back in the day, man, before I met my wife, like 7 years ago and everything, I used to tell people that you want to know anything about me, and it's the cliche statement to say now, I guess, but if you want to know anything about me, right, do the due diligence and listen to the lyrics. Listen to what I'm telling you. If I'm saying flat out to you, I'm ready to go get the rope, slit my throat. What? It sounds fire as hell, right? But the reality, and you know me. So now when it's time for me as a human being, having a moment of vulnerability and transparency, because I trust you. If I call you my friend, if I call you anything, I trust you enough to allow me to speak. Now, I'm not saying be selfish, because that's when I have to be honest with the cons of mental health too. The fact that we can't regulate everything the way we are, sometimes it's hard to decide what's selfish and what's selfless. Sometimes we get so overwhelmed, we go to the nearest exit. So here goes vices. Here goes drugs. Here goes alcohol. Here goes a combination. I've overdosed 3 times in my life within a 2-year span, and didn't have no idea what I was doing. And it's because here I am calling friends, texting friends, emailing friends, and it goes like this. Well, what's going on, man? What's happening? Well, I don't know. I'm tripping. Maybe I'm stressed out. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I'm feeling away. Maybe I'm episodic. Maybe I just don't know. But I got these thoughts in my brain. I have all these thoughts in my brain, and they all connect to something. And you want to tell everybody every single thing. You want to say every single detail. I'm a firm believer in never leaving no one in the dark. So if I want to talk to you, I'm gonna tell you every single detail I can, because I don't believe in people being misled. But the moment that I can't do that, and it's hard. Regular people don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to handle somebody who has so many things to say, so many thoughts, and then it's scary. It's scary to hold that stuff within you, and then you have to figure out all these different outlets. You know, it hurts when people say shit like, "Oh, well, you need to go get help." Well, yes, of course I know that, but why don't you be a friend and attempt to help me? There's no way in the world you're gonna sit here and talk and call yourself anything to me and sit here and judge me and make me feel worse or less than who I am. And that's what hurts me too, man, because being an artist, and I don't know who goes through this in the underground, right? But I'm sure a lot of us artists do. We are so beloved and so influential and so everything that people sometimes forget that we are human beings with traumatic experiences that came together. I'm not a juggalo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not any of that. But what makes me so happy about knowing you guys is you've all accepted me. Axmus accepted me when I first got here. You know, to Fams and everybody accepting me. Nasty's been my brother for damn near 20 years. You guys, you know, people, my wife and my children and my family, like, I'm so grateful for all of that stuff, and I don't take none of it for granted, especially having conditions that can alter life. When we look at the statistics of suicide every year, and you have what we have, we sometimes subconsciously ask the question, are we going to be a part of the numbers game? Are we going to be in that 60 to 70% ratio of people around the world because we don't have no outlet that's functioning enough to let us be to work through the sludge of it? And the fact that we don't, as an artist in the underground, now we're churning out all this stuff. We're creating all this stuff, all this narrative, all this context. And in hopes people get it. But what I love about the underground so much is the support. It's the support. I don't have to fight to be heard. I don't have to play politics. I don't have to sit and kiss nobody's ass. I can literally meet you at a show and we'll become great friends, and then we just connect. And I love that. And I wish the world was like that. I wish people were more like the underground, because we care. We care. We care in ways that can be dangerous. We care in ways that can be over the top, but we care, and we make it known we care. So I'm thankful, and I want to thank you, gentlemen, for being a part of that process.
Absolutely. No, thank you just for putting that out there. That's an awesome way to open up the fucking show, honestly. I mean, I think some things that just me growing up in this scene and shit have learned, especially from some of the elders and shit, is sometimes you just got to be a listening ear to somebody who's fucking venting. You don't need to give advice back. Just sit there and listen and take it in and be there for your fucking homie. You know, that's a big part of it, I think. A lot
of the times it's just having that place to be able to vent and knowing that you can go to that person and they're not going to judge you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing as when you got the crowd is watching your show and they're into your shit and they fucking they're right into your narrative and they're right there with you the whole time. It's the same thing. A listening ear is that to a fucking regular person too. You know what I mean? So everybody out there in the underground.
Yeah, and you know what? To tack on to this too, I don't want to draw it out too long, because I know we got a lot of things to discuss. But this is some advice, and this is to my people with mental health, and you know, whether we're privy to it or not, I just think it's proper. Although we do have what we have, that does not mean treat people like shit. It does not mean that we have the right to treat people like shit. Just because we need to be heard or want to be heard does not mean we discredit anyone else. We don't know. I learned that so much from people in my life who I love dearly. I love listening to my wife. I love listening to her. I love listening to my mother. I love listening to my child. You know what I mean? Even if I need to be heard, and I'm not specifically saying them, I'm just saying if I need to be heard at any point from anyone I love, that doesn't mean oh, well, I'm going to shut you all the way down until I'm rectified and then whoop-de-woo because of what I've been diagnosed. That's not fair. So to all my friends with mental health, if we're not medicated or medicated at all, always do the self-reflection. Please develop a routine. Please go to bed at a decent time. Please stay away from multiple vices. Please allow yourself to have goals. Please exercise 5 to 10 minutes a day. Please eat nutritiously at least 2 times a week. And please take time to take things out for yourself. Spend 20 to 30 minutes alone. Reflect, take moments. Because when we get overstimulated like this, we become very volatile, very hostile, very over the top. And it's not fair to people we love. So we need to take accountability. If it means that, then let it be so.
Man, this was a conversation that I don't know if anybody else needed it out there, but I needed this today for sure. So we're going to kick the episode off like that, folks. On some mental health shit. We love you, Underground. We fucking love you.
We love y'all. We love you. We will forever love you, man.
Yeah, and for all of y'all out there that think, that you can't talk about your mental health issues, there is a lot of people out there that will listen.
Yeah, if your boys are your boys, they'll at least have that listening ear.
Right. You ain't.
But on that note, let's kick it to the first video.
Hell yeah! Let's get this party started. That's a great way to start this thing off. Let's yeah, hell yeah.
The first song we're gonna play is "Man on Fire."
Oh hell yeah! I'm a dance till it comes on.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Lord, I look so healthy back then. Times have changed. Times have changed.
Yep.
That's 2019 waiting at the same gate.
Hell yeah. Here we go.
You better watch yourself like a paddock. The foundation came from an attic, man. The whole time they was out trying to smoke. Whole time they was out trying to smoke me. Got a hammer, but I gotta keep it low key. Got a bitch, but she dead to me. Lonely. When I die, for the God that you roll me. Suicide on my best life. Fuck yeah. Man on fire. Ball hard, young, NBA jam. Skinny dipping in the butane. New place, the new way. You can't keep up. You gon' die display. Speak now, baby, I'ma burn up. Hitman on my line right now. Headshot, he on fire right now. I should've died by now. I don't quit like that when I'm kerosene bleeding. Never worry in the defense. Ouija, methamphetamine, demon, beast, speaking tongues with speed. Some call idiot. My shit, we about to fuck the city up. I got a smoke right now, right? Strip club, heroin for your titties up. I just rather feel alive, face numb. I ain't gonna play by the new ass, televised to the world. You better watch yourself like a paddock. The foundation came from an attic, man. The whole time they was out trying to smoke me. Whole time they was out trying to smoke me. Got a hammer, but I gotta keep it low key. Got a bitch, but she dead to me. Lonely. When I die, for the God that you roll me. Suicide on my best life. Fuck yeah. Man on fire. Ball hard, young, NBA jam. Skinny dipping in the butane. New place, the new way. You can't keep up. You gon' die display. Speak now, baby, I'ma burn up.
Playing with demons, no sage. Mentally fuck, but that's okay. I rise from the ashes and nothing else matters. Become a new man. Jean Grey. Dark matter, I'm a priest of these. It's not a secret, Judas must love Jesus. Join me in Harvard-Curie, homie, cause we can let the trees in pieces. Death is a doorway to freedom. Cyanide in the flavor rate. Kool-Aid runs on tap. Jim Jones, take us home, come back. Suicide in the Cadillac, the rest in peace will never come back. I have a dream that's fading to black. Like a jihad bomber with explosives in the knapsack. Riddle that, acting like it triggers a winner. Go figure nowadays, everybody pays in the flames. Guarantee that shit change when the blaze come away. Armageddon is around the corner. Deliverance from agony, you will get scorched. Archangels on the battlefield, this means war. Redemption of reality, the timeline's torn. March madness with a magnum on campus. Blasphemous, no acting, cause damage. The whole planet revenge, about to rally the troops. I'm on my Uncle Sam shit.
You better watch yourself like a paddock. The foundation came from an attic, man. The whole time they was out trying to smoke. Whole time they was out trying to smoke me. Got a hammer, but I gotta keep it low key. Got a bitch, but she dead to me. Lonely. When I die, for the God that you roll me. Suicide on my best life. Fuck yeah. Man on fire. Ball hard, young, NBA jam. Skinny dipping in the butane. New place, the new way. You can't keep up. You gon' die display. Speak now, baby, I'ma burn up.
Man, that was fucking sick. That was like kind of chill and just like right after what we talked about too. It was dope. It was dope. What can you tell us about that track?
Dude. Man, when me and bro got together to do it. Okay, so I've known Nasty about 19 years. I got water on my chest. Excuse me, my titty. Okay, so look, I met Nasty back forever ago. So we've always had this talk about we just need to get together and do something. Cool. Okay, so we make a track a couple years ago. Fucking hate it. Ask him about it. I ain't gonna say the name. Oh, shit's so goddamn trash to me. But people like it. We got some good views. Okay, cool. All right, so now 2019 roll around. 2018, 2019. Yeah, 2018 roll around. And Nasty used to live 30 minutes away from me. So I used to just go to his house all the time and just sleep on his recliner and smoke weed and drink coffee. And we just had this random thought. We was like, you know what, let's do an album. Let's do an album because Hellfire wasn't our original name. It wasn't our original name at all. And the album wasn't the original title at all. But I digress. So he had all these beats, and I'm sitting there inebriated, and I'm saying, let's make a jam. He throws the beats on. Okay, it's like 5 of them. I'm like, oh my God, these are nice. These are cool. So we're writing to all of them, and then we're like, let's go with Man on Fire. Let's do that. So that was like the first song I believe we ever recorded as Hellfire entirely, and loved it so much. We were like, man, let's do something for it. Because in my heart, I felt like it was a song that had so much power and emphasis, and it hit the legitimate diaspora people. We got the demographic we need to share this, and it'd be wonderful. And it was our first time together that people was able to hear us, because I debuted Axmas, I think the year before that. And I was on stage with him and did a song, and that was that. But that's how it really came about. We were so adamant because we had so many songs and beats that we wanted to do. But we was just like, man, okay, well, let's do Man on Fire instead. So I went and laid out the hook and everything, and I wrote the verse real fast and laid the verse out, and we just kept playing. And bro wrote his, and he went and did his, and we just kept playing it back over and over and over. And we did a hella songs that night. But that one right there was the one we said, this is dope, because it allowed us to do 2 things. Number one, Nasty, the music Nasty makes then and now, dope. And then people who didn't know me prior to that, or that didn't know me, and then they went and listened to that. It was a great introduction to people that were not aware. And it was also a great reintroduction to people like my fan base that was already aware prior, and I wasn't releasing stuff all the time. So that was it. That was a great bounce back for everyone, and a great intro for everyone going into the underground as a unit. So that was our flag in the land.
Hell yeah! The video's dope as fuck too. Actually, did you guys shoot that at a show?
Yeah. We so Hellfire in total, I can count on one hand how many shows we've done. We've only done probably 3 in total. But that particular show, Nasty was on. And I was happy. I went with him. I went with Nasty to as many shows as I could when he lived in my city at the time before everybody moved and everything. So I was there, and we did Man on Fire at that show. But what was so cool, what I love about Nasty is Nasty always finds a way, in some way, if I'm going to be there, to incorporate me in the sets and stuff. So it just worked out well. And we had I think we did 2-3 songs that night on his set. But yeah, it was a show, and it was pretty decent. It was really decent. And our shout out B Foster, man. B Foster shot that. And Brian is very incredible with that camera, man. Very, very incredible. So I still get chills watching that video. Even now, looking at it, I'm like, wow. And you know what's crazy? Back then, when I look at my body back then, I remember going through drug use, mass stress, no sleeping, no eating, and mass fear. Now I look at my body today, I look the exact same way I did then, but now it's due to more water intake. I'm trying to sleep more. I have a loving family. I have things that will assist me along. So that was a reflection of me. I'm like, wow, times have really changed. They really, really changed.
That's dope though. I like to see people grow too. You got to see growth too. You wouldn't want to see the same person just be that one flavor for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's an evolution.
And it's funny you say that too, man, because I was reading an article some time back, and they was talking about people who are searching for relationships. Okay. So they was talking about oh my God, you You want a relationship. You want to be with somebody. You want to engage with somebody. You want to do all this stuff. And, you know, you always heard for as long as we've been alive, well, work on yourself, work on yourself. And a lot of people don't know what that means. But the thing that I read was the gentleman said, the reason why you want to work on yourself before getting into the committed thing with anyone, whether it's a job, a friend, whatever, right? Whatever. It's because by the time you get to that point of evolution, you're going to get sick of them. You're going to get sick of those people. You're going to be tired of them. And I can tell you that for a fact, bro, because listen, like my woman, bro, God bless her. I love her so much. This lady took me at a time in my life years ago. This was my bestest friend too. When I was just a madman, okay? I literally was just over the top all the time. I didn't know how to feel or react to anything. I just didn't know. But she stuck it out with me. And I walked away then. And because mental health, thinking that I wasn't good enough, believing that I wasn't good enough. I don't have what it took. I didn't have what it took to be the person she needed me to be. Not only as her man, but as a friend. That was then. But she never folded on me. And it goes by what we said earlier. Having that support, having that friend, having those people. And I'm grateful for the person I have. Because even now, to get back in unison after I was the one that fucked it up due to my mental health, not having my routine together, not putting self first and doing the best so I can give it back to her. I'm here now. I went years building myself, redeveloping myself, ensuring that I was better for people around me, not just myself. And to reunite with this lady as a testament to the universe saying, we see you trying. That's all I can ever ask. And I want people to be as happy as me with people in their lives by working on themselves. So when you do find a great thing, you don't fuck it up by being an idiot. You are prepared, you are right, and you are solid. You know, that's what you want. That's what you need.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's a lesson to be learned, especially for some of these underground cats who need to sharpen their swords a bit more before they do that big push or whatever, you know? Like,
dude.
It's the same kind of theory, you know, like just make sure that you're good to go before you go. Get your head on straight before you try and help somebody else out too. I think that's a good lesson to be learned for a lot of these young cats too.
Yes. Yeah. And when you put it like that, dude, just like, again, not to draw it out, but just because it's such a great conversation to have. When you put it like that, it makes life so much easier. You know, when you're a generalist versus a specialist, like, again, going back to the analogy, if somebody wants a relationship or they want a job or they want a goal and they put their all into this goal without working on themselves within trying to attain said goal, then you'll shatter and crash, or you'll get it and it'll be the best thing for you, but you don't know what to do with it. So like you said, get your head on straight. You don't want to go into the underground, be great in the underground, but then you're so happy to be seen in the underground that when it's time for the deals to come in, the shows to come in, you know what I mean? Like if AXC called you, right? Are you prepared to go rock their stage and platform professionally? Are you ready to go out there and show yourself? Or are you going to go around and say, oh man, AXC called me. They called me. Oh my God, yeah. And you're not practicing nothing. And then you get up there and bomb and you're wondering, well, what happened? Why me? Well, because you didn't prepare. So yeah, get your head on straight. Keep the gate open. You know what I'm saying? Move around.
And always be prepared, motherfuckers. Hell yeah, man. Well, we usually that's usually one of our questions is like, do you have any advice to people in the underground? So that's we're covering it very early tonight, but yeah, hell yeah.
Man. I was gonna say I think he's dropped all sorts of advice already.
Man, because you guys make it easy. You guys make it very easy because this is me conversing with people I care about, you know. So it's no more than different than a phone conversation, if you will. Just so happen to people are able to see it for a lifetime.
Well, just in case people are just tuning in or whatever, where can we find your socials at, all your social media and all your different links and all that shit? Where do we go to?
Pope Adrian Bless me. Yes, me. Yes, me. You can put Pope Adrian Bless in anything and it'll come up, from Twitter to Facebook to IG. You can do it on TikTok. You can do anywhere because I keep it very simple. I don't have a link tree yet. I don't have a specific Medium hub just yet because I've been in everywhere, right? But yeah. And if you need to find me, you can Google me too, and I'll be right there. And just whatever, inbox me, whatever you're looking for or specifically trying to do, or if you just want to see stuff. And I'll take you to it, or you can find it yourself. So, you know, Pope Adrian Bless on every single social media.
You could also go to the show that he's having on the first, that he's going to be performing at on the 1st.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Listen to me, friends. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss this. Salute to my brother Ellie Blake involved. Shout out to Rainbow, love Rainbow. Shout out to Boogie. I see you. God said I see you. Faceless, I see you. Sticks, I see you. These are some really incredible people here in the city of Indianapolis. And if you're in the city of Indianapolis, I behoove you to come to this event. It's going to be incredible. Eddie Blake is going to California, I believe, to go ahead and enhance and elevate his music career, which is by far an incredible thing. And I'm so happy for him. And my prayers are with him on his journey. So please come out and celebrate with us and allow us to take you out in style and correctly, because the love we have for you is infinite and it will always be infinite. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're looking for this time.
And that's April 1st, yeah.
There's actually another show where I'm hoping that there might be some Hellfire tracks performed.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
I want to hear it. Let's go.
At Hoolfest.
Hooligan. Yeah, man. Dude, no, absolute, bro. That's no question, man. Because me and Nasty talked about it before. We was like, hey, man, you know, we may we do that. And more than likely knowing us, that's what's gonna happen. Y'all get some Hellfire in there. You know what I'm saying? Where you going? Why? Hold on, family. Why, baby?
It's okay.
Can you I got no shame. I have no shame.
Oh, it's all good. We're somewhat professionals, a little bit, tiny bit.
That's my reason right there, man. That's my key element right there. But yeah, man, the Hool Fest, dude, we're going to do it. I mean, me and Nasty can't go do a show together and it don't happen because it's one of those, we know we ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't shit. So we're going to go ahead and do it. And I'm so excited because hopefully I can do, well, I will do it. I'll do my new stuff there too. And he's on one of the records. So we'll definitely have something going on there that evening.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah, that'd be sick. Aaron, get video.
Oh, that is going to be a definite, because I've already talked to a certain somebody that's on the live right now about possibly tattooing me at Hoolfest. So I mean,
sick. Get some video of that too.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm right with it. I was thinking, look. I told my wife, I said, "Baby, can I tattoo my eyelids? We at CVS." She just looked over at me like, No more. You know what I'm saying? No more. You know what I mean? That's just how exciting this whole situation is. I love it dearly. But yeah, man, yes, I'm here for you, dude. Where you want? You want me to tattoo your head? You want your bald head tattooed? Can I put a flag on it? Can I put the UndergroundAholics emblem on your scalp?
Across? No, shave off an eyebrow and do UndergroundAholics in cursive on his eyebrow. That's what
his eyebrow gonna grow back. It's gonna be like all these little prickly, pokely things. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of person would I be to say no to that? You know what I mean? I gotta say, I'm coming with
Holly said no face tattoos until I own my own business.
Oh well, I don't know.
That. I love that. I
got hand tattoos and neck tattoos.
How much more? Like, that's what's so funny, because y'all have friends who are tatted and they'll say shit. Like, before I tattooed like my face and shit, they were like, you have tats everywhere but your back. Like, look at your fingers and hands. You think you come on. Yeah, just go ahead and do it. Just do it. And I remember I tattooed my face last year like 4 times, man. Then I tattooed my face last week, and then the week before that, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone with my woman, like, babe, look at me, taking pictures. Look at my face. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I don't know, and I own kind of a business, but not necessarily.
Hey, look, my Legion symbol that I got tattooed on my neck, I had it done in my buddy's kitchen.
My girl just drove off playing my album, going to the store.
Nice.
I'm like, only her. She's heard the whole thing too, so she knows what's going on.
Well, speaking of which,
I love it. Yes, sir.
Speaking of which, what can you tell us about the new project coming up?
The Omen. Yes. So for those who, well, no, Wrath of God came out when I was in the underground when I first got in. That was my first album that was new to undergrounders. Okay, so I am in a unique spot as a artist now because I don't necessarily drop music. I'll put out a whole album before I put a single out. So,
Right.
but I've done it so long now, to underground fans and stuff that may not, know that stuff. I've done this for so long. I got over 22 projects in total. 22 in total.
Damn,
I've
man.
been on
Yeah,
Hot
hell yeah.
97. I lived in China. I've toured the country. I've had my own tours. I've turned down labels and small label deals. I've already done most of that stuff. So I don't drop all the time. So when I dropped Wrath of God, my last album, that was 2 years back, and me and my manager, who I love Wildstyle, one of the greatest people in the world, we were like, yeah, we can let this sit. We can let it sit for a minute, and then life picked up. Now things are getting hectic in terms of our community. We're trying to develop these plans and procedures to better ourselves as humans and stuff like that. So initially, when I started working on the Omen, the goal was to create a project. I have no shame to create a project I can put out really quickly and let people have something before my major album, because this album that's coming out is not my main album. My main album does not come out to the end of the year, which is entitled If God Forgave. So that's the real album. But like the Omen was supposed to be an EP of 3 to 4 songs. But as time kept passing, my life kept evolving. And I have no problem saying this, man. Like, I went through a myriad of things and regrets and guilts that eventually just kept popping up over years and years and years of time. And I was like, I just got to keep writing and keep writing. And I just kept liking the songs more. To the point where I was like, well, I need people to hear it. I want people to hear it. I don't believe in hoarding music, although I do, but I want people to have the best material I can give them. So
Right.
it just
Yeah.
kept growing, expanding. And I went to Nasty. I said, well, dude, well, let me drop the album through the label. Let me put it out through the label.
Hell
And he
yeah.
was like, oh, fuck it, let's go. So the Omen was supposed to be one of my final projects. I was supposed to go ahead and say, fuck it, and hang it up for a while unless I'm called back for anything, and just get all my spirit out. There's stuff on this album, and all my projects and songs are like that personally and solo, but it's getting out those moments and those times that I couldn't hold on to. Because when I became a professional, like a full-time artist, like a visual artist, I didn't have to make music no more, really. I'm painting all the time. I get paid more money as a visual artist than a rapper. And people don't realize that. Oh, here's a gem too. I want to drop this on people before I forget. To all my underground friends, okay, all my artist friends and stuff, one of the best things I can tell you is please do not just rely on making music as the income here. Okay, we're in an era of freelance digital currency. We want to have 5 to 7 different sources of income, even if they're small. So if you're going to be a rapper and you say to me, I want to sell merchandise, don't come to me with no fucking shirts. You better come to me with some unique shit if we don't know you. You're not Fams, you're not Nasty, you're not serving people, you're not AXD. You have to make it make some sense. These guys are developed. They're already here. They can pack shows and sell merchandise. If you are new and you're just relying on making music and hoping to get picked up or seen and just keep going to shows and not making relationships with other people, you're not going to go as far. So with that being said, that information, when I apply the stuff I know to my projects. So as I'm creating the Omen over and over and over, I keep hearing voices. I keep having dreams. I keep having things happen to me that says you need to make the music, because it's funny how the world works. Your gift is the most greediest, selfish thing you can ever be bestowed upon. So here I am not making music for 2 years. I mean, I am, but I'm not putting it out for 2 years. And then life smoked me. And some said, you need to continue writing. Keep writing. Don't let this come out like this. This is incomplete. Every artist knows when their stuff's incomplete. I never want to put out anything that's not. So the Omen is basically the precursor to If God Forgave. And If God Forgave is really the project that I love so much, especially now in my life, because where I am and the people I have, I can give more to that. But the Omen was like, yeah, I need y'all to know. I need people to know. And then on top of that, man, so many people kept asking me, it was like, well, where are you putting out something new, man? When is Hellfire coming out? Are you going to drop something? Well, when is it going to go? And Nasty's funny as fuck, because my project has like, I think 11 songs on it, 10, 11 songs. And Nasty's like, oh my God, this is what we wanted. This is it. You got a full LP now. So when it comes out, man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you guys to hear it and take part in it. When my wife heard it, dude, I was so fucking geek because she loves the shit. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. So it's just my way of getting therapy. It's my way of updating you guys on my life. And I had to realize too, even though the underground cares about me the way you guys do, I still have to do my due diligence and give you the best of me and allow you guys to know more and have a better connection with me. Because at the end of the day, when this project is out, I'm more concerned with making great friends. I'm not worried about a big fan base. I don't care about that. I care about making good friends and having wonderful people I can talk to and share my life with. And hopefully this stuff resonates, because I haven't been vulnerable this long on a project in a couple years. So hopefully this works out and this does not destroy anybody or anything going into the future, because I've lost a lot of friends and family over the things I've said on records. And if it happens that way now, I apologize to those people. But I hope you love me enough to listen to me and forgive me. And if you don't know, just ask questions. Just ask questions and I'll tell you anything you want to know. That's how deep and vulnerable this is. I'm going to lose people. I'm going to lose more people than I ever have. But that's okay. It's ominous, because you can't grow without losing everything to see how important you are right now with everything you have right now.
What the fuck, Grim?
I'm sorry, friends. My bad. I didn't want to turn this into a dead TED talk.
No, not at all. This is a comment I saw from Grim there. What
did this coon say? What did he say? I saw the comment and it went too fast.
I think it just said boo. I think it just said boo. My bad.
Let me tell you something. I'm over the games. I'm over the games. Ah, nigga, shut up. You my brother. That means genetically you trash too. Let me tell you something about Graham real quick while we talking about it. Real quick, Graham, listen, I know you watching. You ain't shit. You are not shit. You will know this for the rest of life. Let me tell you something. When I come visit the city again, man, I'm gonna tell you again, you're gonna say the same shit to me. And guess what? I love you enough to accept that. Okay, that's all. Let's go on. You got it, man.
So on that note, let's go to the next song.
All right, then. Let's hit the streets.
What we got coming up, Aaron?
Sharon's Oval.
Shout out Nasticulous Inkish.
Nasty's got to be like the most. Shit. He's got to be the most featured person who's not been on the show yet, to tell you the truth.
Oh, don't worry, we have him booked. He's coming.
Oh, when's he coming?
Nasty
on his birthday
with his audio media.
Yeah, he's gonna be on here on his birthday.
Oh shit!
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you right now. You get him out here for his born day. This ain't gonna be a show no more, friends. It's not. No, it's not. Y'all better wear every hazmat suit y'all can find, boy, and wrap yourself in saran wrap and aluminum foil, because this nigga is about to turn this shit up so goddamn much. We're going to vomit together. And write our names in cursive in the shit.
I mean, if that's where we gotta go, I'll get out the fucking bottle.
I love him. That's one of my greatest comrades. I love him so much. Y'all gonna have a blast with him. Y'all gonna have a super blast with Nasty. He's a mess.
Nasty comes up a lot on this show.
Nasty is like the mailman. You know, you can't go a day without the mailman. Even in the blizzard, the rain, apocalypse, the mailman gonna do it.
I gotta tell you all this. What? I just looked down at the chat, and because Grim was being mean, Holly put him in timeout.
He didn't know we had powers like that, did he?
All right, on to the song.
We're professional today, eh?
It's all right. If the world's on fire, just let it burn. So sick and tired of all these damn games, and I can see through the mask. And once you lose your soul, it won't return. You try to tease me with your foreplay, but it's a lesson I won't learn. Just leave my body by the liquor store, begging for change to pay the toll when we burn, to pay the toll when we burn.
Flagging from the top of the line, I'm like Beijing, Gasso, blowing the dope and gold chain link, ice cold flow with a corpse under a white sheet, old school gerbo jeans. White seat, 2020 baby, I'm bringing back the page. I carry more coffins, I carry conversation. Buddy got shot, died, the complication. Rose from the bitter ash, coronation. Somebody celebrate, I be the dish, and praise to the higher power for the wish. I leave flowers for the victims, cut them off for tires like a slit wrist. So dolo, I don't even do features. Pretty boy make a bitch have a seizure. Young Caesar, sharper than a dark Caesar. No cap off backs. Oh, evident my brother fuck elaborate. Go ahead. I'm a sandal 7 bands, I'm as calculated. On the go, doing go, I still lapidated. No conversation with the opulence, they trying to pay. Only white flag wave, got checkers on it. For the merits, I can see you, but the weapon on it. I gotta learn how to love with a heart of stone. Real world, leave you tarnished with a heart of gold. I had a call following in the era of the dojo. Fucking no jumper, cause the niche with a bungee. Misery loves company, don't come for me. Fuck with me, no love for me, but you stuck with me. Die slow, you don't live under a lie show. This is where shallow love and lies grow. This is why I jump from high snow. Nice snow, hellfire. Fuck your bitch, I told your bitch I know that bitch. I'm probably about to smoke that bitch. I don't know if you noticed it. I sold them, told them, slave trade, I sold them. I moved to both.
2 pennies for the ride to pay the toll. If the world's on fire, just let it burn. So sick and tired of all these damn games, and I can see through the mask. And once you lose your soul, it won't return. You try to tease me with your foreplay, but it's a lesson I won't learn. Just leave my body by the liquor store, begging for change to pay the toll when we burn, to pay the toll when we burn. You threw me in the ring with a bunch of pit bulls and prayed I wouldn't make like I'ma throw the talent. The only thing I'm seeing is a bunch of red flags. The rest paid off, steady throwing fouls. So I'm drowning in the bottom of the bottle. I'm gonna make a fit of pain in the sorrow. The feet on that mountain, the callous and weak. So I'm taking the ride to Hades tomorrow. They say that I'm out of my mind and that I'm just wasting my time. I'll never make an honest living off music. I do it daily, it's a grind. I'm pushing forward cause I ain't got time to waste on all your negative energy. I take to heart all the shit that you said to me. Now I bet that you wish that you bled for me like I bled for you. I never spoke nothing but truths. I gave you all that I had and you never gave back. You took, you just abused. You a crook in the sky, jocking the cats that you idolize. Too concerned about what you can itemize. Behind idolize, it's just idolize that you preaching. While we speaking for those in the deep and selling my soul so they have the hope that they make it through to the weekend. Cause time's slow when you're fading away and everything around you's in shades of gray. Hey, make a stop by the liquor store and pour 40 on my grave. Take a shot for the lost souls. We on the ferry today. 2 pennies for the ride to pay the toll. If the world's on fire, just let it burn. So sick and tired of all these damn games, and I can see through the mask. And once you lose your soul, it won't return. You try to tease me with your foreplay, but it's a lesson I won't learn. Just leave my body by the liquor store, begging for change to pay the toll when we burn, to pay the toll when we burn.
Man, that made my tattoo itch. That shit was so good. That's why, listen, the reason why I be turned off the camera is for 3 reasons. Either A, I'm digging in my nose and I can't pull a headstone out. 2, I'm patting my tattoo and I want to flip the stream. Or 3, I'm slobbering because my dog is right here posted up and he's making me thirsty because he looks dehydrated, but he's not dehydrated. He's just chilling.
Well, that was all the questions I had about that song. So covered everything there.
Sorry. At least I'm honest about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance. That's what I'm saying. I just love when y'all do the music breaks because I'm like, I get to go and piss.
Wait. You do it, and we'll guess which one you're doing, though. Okay, so you get playing. We got to guess if it's the boogers or if it's the scratch or the.
Yeah, let's make this a game. I love a game or two, boy. Let's talk about it. What's the sound of headstone, Pope? Is that Abraham Lincoln? Oh, come on, let's go. Let's go, man. Got my titty sweating. Let's hit it, friend. Ain't no way in hell. All this cheesecake I ain't eating. Shit.
Dude, I can't.
I don't know how y'all
can't,
take it.
I was gonna say I can't wait for that show, man. I'm really gonna try and make it out to that one. That'll be a dope one to see you guys
Dude,
together for
Pool
sure.
Fest is going to be amazing. I believe it's going to be an incredible experience for everyone involved. And I'm so happy to share stages, with these people. And I'm honored. I'm honored as fuck. When fams hit me up about it, I was like, yo, I'm about to skip church. I'm literally about to hop on the plane to West Virginia and get sinful. But I'm not doing that. I'm going out there. But no, real life, and honesty, I'm so geeked. And I can't express it enough. So if fams is watching or anyone from the hooligans, all Tito, whomever, I love you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to take part in this historical event and allowing my brother as well to take part in this historical event. So Noise, you may need to get yourself a private jet. Yes, check your neck, pay, collect, come through, cuz.
I'm riding a moose out there, man. I'm fucking
About time. I got questions for you, cuz. Do mooses shit regularly or do they have a procedure?
They just shit as they walk, but they're so tall they could like shit on your head, man.
Can you imagine being 4'11" and you have a moose and the moose just shits on you and it's just like constipated rain?
And you just have to take it because that thing can fucking kill you too. So you're just gonna stand there and take it. You can't do anything. This thing's gonna maul you.
Can you imagine? How many people? Listen, I got a question. Not even a question, it's a thought. So imagine, how do you tell someone that you love, that you care about, you say, man, what happened? What happened to Edward? Oh, man, heavy times. What you mean heavy times? Well, you ever get fucked up by a moose and die? You can't tell nobody that. You can't.
Dude, no, wait. On that note, I told Noise that we need a death scandal for him, and because he's from Canada, it has to be that he got mauled by a moose.
I mean, it might just happen, dude. You never know. I'm up here. I'm fucking up here.
We're making all these goddamn jokes, and there's a moose conducting a drive-by right now in Edmonton, Alberta, and we're just sitting here. We're just sitting here. Yeah. Thank you. Shout out to by the way, shout out to all of my guys in Canada. UBL Canada, UBL Online, all of the boys up there. Shout out to Owen, shout out to Zach. I love all of you. I cannot wait to come to Canada this summer and battle. I'm very excited to possibly come to Canada and battle this summer. So I thank you guys and I love you guys. And shout out to everybody in UBL. I'm grateful. Underground Battle League. By the way, you can go YouTube anything from Underground Battle League or Raw Talent Battle League. We have a phenomenal battle league here in Indianapolis and Kokomo and Marion as well. And it's beautiful. So just wanted to say that because Canada is one of my favorite places in the world and I've never even fucking been. Okay. So
we'll have to get you up there. We definitely will have to get you up.
Dude, y'all want to know a funny story real quick and we'll just move on. It's not even a story, just a clip about Canada, right? So in high school, like my freshman year, I used to tell everybody I was from Canada. But do you want to know why I said Toronto, Ontario, Canada? Drake? Because Chris Benoit. I'm the biggest Chris Benoit fan in the world, bro. I'm talking about even like before all the tragedy happened, I believed in my heart Benoit was the greatest technical wrestler to ever walk the planet over Kurt Angle, over Bret Hart. I don't care. And I love Bret Hart so much, but like Chris, and even after the tragedy, bro, I have no shame. I still love Benoit, bro, and I think it's because it's for us as mental health, people. Yeah. It's hard because when you have CTE, dude, I've been in 13 car wrecks, bro. When you have CTE and your brain is that of an 80-year-old man and you do this, you do a flying headbutt for over 20-something years of your life. You think you wanted to kill your family? You wanted to fucking kill your family? No way. So now Vince fucked around and wiped him out the history books like he didn't win many a 20 in that phenomenal triple threat. Are you serious? You're going to sit up there and take away the time when he came to Raw after he won the Rumble and said, I'm going to challenge for the World Heavyweight title. The only competitor ever to find the loophole in the Rumble since the draft was even instantiated. You're going to wipe Benoit out, but I love Canada that much, and I love Benoit that much. I used to say I was from Canada as a freshman. I swear to God, loved it. Loved it.
Yeah, I saw it was a house show in Edmonton actually one time, and it was Benoit versus Kane actually in a ladder match. Man, that shit was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't find video of it or nothing. But like it's like in the 90s, right? So like that's probably why.
Wow.
Or 2000s. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember what was this real quick? Just because I'm a wrestling buff. Do you remember what was on the hook in the ladder match? Like who was champion, or was there a title by any chance? Do you remember?
I don't even like. I was little, so I don't even remember, to tell you the truth, what the stipulation was or whatever. I just remember being in awe. You know what I mean? Like I was so little that like the seat was still like, you know how the stupid seats like come up when you're not weighted enough. You know what I'm saying? That's how little I was. Yeah. So shout out to moms for bringing me to that shit.
Shout out to your mom. She's a wonderful lady. She brought you up to that wonderful event. God bless her. Look, my dog popped up with mom. I'm about look. If there's any point where I gotta take in groceries, I'm letting y'all know now. Y'all gonna be walking with me. But go ahead.
If you do need a moment, we can cut to another video. That's not a problem.
Please do.
All right, let's get to the next video, folks. Real life happens.
Yes,
We're
sir.
in the underground. We're getting lots of tidbits here. What's the next video we got coming up, Aaron?
Oh, my bad. I was muted. The next one that's coming up is Panic.
Nice. Well, we won't panic next time you're muted. Hell yeah, let's cut to that, Holly.
Shit, hell imploded, more strategic, seen as a soldier, God crumble before me, illustrated stoic, paint a more yet immortal, unforgiving, feel so performance, so relentless, many fear me in corporate, made a killing, chalice sipping, opposition, quench your thirst, swig and rigor mortis, boy, fuck all you niggas, couldn't feed me in any fashion, due to haters, quiet as kept, but I hear it, woke up form to the world, so they ban me from media, niggas need Jesus, you cannot see me, in the dark with a dope like preaching, hate me to the blood start weeping, love me to the drug stop sinking, about to burn the bridge and end with former homies, I hope you understand, I love you, but I need my own space. I'm pretty sure somebody cried. Rumors I'm back on drugs till my niggas bitches lie. I'm so embarrassed to say I fuck, but look at my stat. Championship gang, fuck the rap. Look like gang members in the back. Look like slave niggas for the pack. They steady asking where I been. I tell them manifest the light. Boy, I'm 29 years old and I lost my mind by the age of 5. I play solitaire with a reaper in the casket. Made from fire. Broke my own heart just to smile. Hurt myself to heal my child. I just woke up to a text from one of my ops. They on that bullshit. 50 round drum we kept in case they go shots at the pool. I hold deeper secrets. You cannot see it. In the dark with a push like blinking. Ain't me to the blood star weeping. Love me to the dressed up singing. Why you test me? Net game looking like Gretzky. Hang game still but stressful. Why he blessed? Hard on approach young Gretzky. 2 AKs in a Revy. Call me ugly, run the way I blew that stick. Demons blowing kisses with them AK clips. Certified a saint on the record legit. Money coming fast, loyalty don't exist. Grateful to Allah, they let my blood out the cage. Streets in the panic, city enraged. They just killed a cop, I ain't got nothing to say. Stay out the way, streets in the rage. Call me Obi-Wan the way I blow that stick. Demons blowing kisses with the AK Eclipse. Certified a saint on the record, legit. Money coming fast, loyalty don't exist. Shit, grateful to Allah, they let my blood out the cage. Streets independent, city enraged. They just killed a cop, I ain't got nothing to say. Stay out the way, strain in the cage.
Look. One time for the homies in the Midwest, locked to the cell, do a time no bed. One time for the underground rats, try stitching on tracks, it's the big fuck 12. I'm a low zoonosis, my skin tone is translucent, transparent, cause damage on tracks when I spit that fire, bitch. This verbal vandalism, no names I don't ever mention. They call it sneak diss, and I don't play games, this ain't Activision. Like, why would I give you publicity? My only focus is me, I don't give a fuck about an ethnicity. When I step up to the spot, I start causing a scene. And I got something on my waistline. Indiana boy, you best believe that I don't waste time. Infrared beam about to recede all them headlines. You want that verbal play, I'll cock it back, then drop some damn fire. Hey, y'all better start counting them syllables. Who need a miracle? Structure is critical. And your patterns are fucking predictable. Y'all do the minimal, nasty above par. Making left turn, no NASCAR. Lead the beat yard, then drive this motherfucker into a wall down, learn hard. I'm back on that hashtag rap, mix it with lyrical content to blow they wigs hat back. Yo, kids don't want no problems, put them toys on back. Give your daddy's droid be no talk, this ain't no Nerf gun fat. I got a monster that sits in the closet of my spur pump, loaded in the trunk. I got an arsenal of instrumentals, so fuck fundamentals, I do what I want. Go in and drop it, I bite that pillow, cause I won't be gentle, there is no love. And if you don't know who I am, better check the credentials, I'm nasty as fuck, yeah. One time for the riders, one time for my queen. I'ma ride till the wheels fall out, if you know what I mean. If you ain't bout it, don't act it, don't write it, don't rap it, just let this shit be. I speak how I live it, and there ain't no gimmicks. I'm predator, hating on me.
Call me Obi-Wan the way I blew that stick. Demons blowing kisses with them AK clips. Certified saint on the record, legit. Money coming fast, loyalty don't exist. Grateful to Allah, they let my blood out the cage. Streets in the panic, city in rage. They just killed a cop, I ain't got nothing to say. Stay out the way, streets in the rage. Call me Obi-Wan the way I blow that stick. Demons blowing kisses with the AK Eclipse. Certified saint on the record, legit. Money coming fast, loyalty don't exist. Shit, grateful to Allah, they let my blood out the cage. Streets independent, city in rage. They just killed a cop, I ain't got nothing to say. Stay out the way, strain in the cage.
Now, guess which one I'm doing?
I hope taking in groceries.
Tattoo scratch.
You know, I did. I had to make sure my mama was stellar. You know, but no, I did. And I came back to that heat, and I was digging in my nose right at the last 4 bars. So gratefully, I got that out the way.
So there's a few guesses
because I was ready to pull out an urn. Listen, I just be thinking my nose hairs are dreading up, and I don't know if it's boogers or not.
Dreading up.
The whole thing is a sham, you ask me.
Pope, I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to our end of the year fucking New Year's show that we're gonna do too. If you want to pop on that,
I love
please.
to be a part.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about doing like an extended show on New Year's Eve and having like a bunch of different people pop in as we're waiting for the ball to drop.
Santa Claus might make an appearance. You never know.
Yeah, that'll be. Listen. Bring me a moose. Okay,
I got one. I know you guys ain't seen this yet, but we do have a moose that's going to feature on one of these episodes. So we'll see. I'll bring that thing in. It'll start eating some fucking shit in the background. I'll be like, I can't stop it. Like, what do you want me to
do? It's the fact it's just random shit in the background. There's no lettuce, no cabbage, no mayonnaise, no bacon. Just random shit in the background. He just eating
comparable
to vanilla boulders.
Is, you know, like where there's the like huge guy that like you can't stop him from just like taking some shit. You just have to be okay with it. That's what being around a moose is like. You're just like, oh yeah, just take whatever food you want. Just fucking go ahead.
Noise, have you ever seen Friday? You ever seen Friday?
Yeah, Debo.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what a moose is.
I was like, Debo roll up in the garage.
Listen, you ever get picked up by a moose? What turn? You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll be insane, you ask me.
Man, can I just I know we've been joking around a lot, but man, you got an impeccable flow. To, like your lyricism is like next level too, man. We haven't really gone there yet. Like how long have you been honing your craft for, man? How long have you been doing this lyricism thing?
I hate when people say the whole I've been rapping since a kid thing, because it's so easy to say that to people, you know, but it really was like that, bro. Like when as a kid, so I'm a polymathic artist. So I've always drawn. I drew a lot before I wrote. So I got into, I've always been a fan of rap. I used to steal my mom's CDs and shit out, you know what I mean? Just listen to them whores, and I was geeked at it. So when I started really rapping, seriously. I think I was probably like 11, because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to go on BT. You know, I'm black. I'm going to go on BT and MTV and do all this stuff. and it just honestly wasn't my thing. So I was a very big hip hop guy. Like I loved Wu-Tang. I loved
Hell yeah.
like underground guys. You know what I mean? Like if you never heard of Ransom, I love Ransom. Incredible. Biggest Joe Budden fan in the world is me. Even now, I don't care. God dang, it's so many guys. So like I studied them. And one thing, like I love Joe Budden so much because Joe Budden, what people don't realize, and I guess it kind of sucks now because they know him as a media person, is his music literally is about the same exact thing that we live off: mental health. Joe Budden has depression so bad, bro. If you listen to Mood Music 2 and 3 and 4, you'll feel that shit. So when people talk about lyricism, I think of Joe Budden, so I looked at Joe and was like, man, I want to write like that. Not because he was a lyricist, but he knew how to communicate his points. He was very blunt and adamant about what he said. So I started just implementing that because now I have a voice to be mentally inclined and speak. So now that, and I'm a slam champion. I'm a slam poet champion. So I was slamming at one point too. As I kept going and kept going and kept going. So I was always a writer. I wanted to write a book. I did write a book and never published it. I wanted to do a lot of different things in that vein. So I always wrote, but when it came to lyricism and rapping for real, it was that between 11 and 15. Because I like visual. So the thing about my mental health is I am very terrible at recollecting anything eidetic. So feeling, I will remember you by how you make me feel. That's the only logical thing I have to offer. So a lot of my lyricism, if people listen to my stuff from years ago, they'll say, God damn, he's an incredible rapper. But the thing was, I was packing in all these words and all these statements because I was afraid. That's the thing about, even going back to the autism thing. It's like I have to be, because there's no way in the world that I'm going to sit there in my mother's house and write pages on top of pages on top of pages, and I'm scared to not release it because I'm thinking I'm not able to, I need people to hear me. So the more I just kept writing and the more adamant I was about being heard, the better it was. And I write very visually, you know what I'm saying? I write very visually. So it's kind of like the lyricism kind of came by accident because I was so concerned with painting the picture. And there's not a lot of work. You can only say cat, hat, rat so many times. You know what I mean? So it's like now, and I'm reading. Like I read. I listen to stuff. I do stuff. So even now, today, I still train. I had a goal to break the hip hop record for longest freestyle, which at the time was 11 hours by Supernatural, who's from Indiana. And I actually I freestyled for 3 hours straight. And the only reason why I stopped was because I didn't have the water next to me. So that was the only thing. So I've always been very adamant about doing that point.
Take that point, though, young cats. Have that water around, yo. As even just for a 20-minute set, even a 20-minute set, have your water.
You got to, and going back to my woman, man, my woman is a key player in my health getting better because she buys a shit ton of water. She drinks water. I drink water. My daughter drinks water. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about staying hydrated for mental stuff too. But at the same time, to go back into your question, to segue into it, I didn't really know that information. I was just so adamant about being a rapper. I want to be a really good rapper. I want to be dope. And I want to be so dope that you never forgot me. And I wanted it. And that's like, my sound was always unique. But I think when I got with Nasty and people learned who I was in the underground, by that time I was already transitioning into comfort with myself, because everybody here, dude, I've already traveled the world. I have a good grand amount of fans and I love them all. So I was already there. I was like, I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to overly rap to get my point across now. Now I know how to just say 8 things that I need to say within 3 to 4 bars and make it flow. So yeah, about 15 plus years I've been doing it and still doing it, still. I haven't wrote in a little minute, but yeah, for about 15 plus.
Well, that's sick, man. I mean, just the besides just the rap part, just the whole plethora of body of work of everything that you're doing. I mean, it such an energy, man. I mean, it seems like you're always going like positive momentum. We're trying to, anyways, and an evolution. And I think a lot of cats should try and take that from this interview. If nothing else, you should see that you should always be hyping yourself up, and you should always be moving yourself forward and building multiple income paths. These are all fucking key lessons you can take away from today's fucking conversation. Thank you.
Yeah,
for all
man. No, thank you guys for allowing it, man. Because I said it's like a phone combo with you guys. It's not, I don't look at it as an interview. And then on top of that, knowing that there are people that love you guys as much as I love you guys and watch you guys like I watch you guys. I just don't ever want people to, especially in our scene, in our community, who are adamant about this in some way, to get beat down, to feel as if they can't achieve it. It's impossible, or this group ain't messing with me, or they're not. Well, why am I not getting called for this? Why? You know, and it's easy. It's easy to get caught up in those things, especially as an artist. It's easy to say, why am I not being seen? If I'm podcasting, why am I not being heard? If I'm reading, why am I not picking up the book? It's all these little nuances here. And like you said, hype yourself up, know your information. If I knew some of this stuff I knew back then, bro, I think I would have probably been a millionaire 5 times over. But the fact that I was not, and there are people that are here with us that are probably watching, and they may or may not know what to do with their career or where to go with their career. Take what you know. Take what you know. Take what you know and use it. You are the most marketable thing in the world. You as an individual, you breathing is more marketable than anything that they can sell us. Because without us, there won't be no product. Without the product, there's no happy people. No happy people. It's just terrible. So it all starts with you. If you don't want, ask yourself, what do you want to see out of yourself as an artist, and create a game plan to follow it, because you are your biggest fan first. And that means you have to act accordingly to said thing.
Absolutely. And get yourself all together and ready. Make sure that you sharpen your fucking swords before you go out into battle. That's
Have your head on straight. Like you said earlier, have your head on straight. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, I actually I have somebody that I want to see you on a track with.
I want to hear it. I love these. Please enlighten me.
My boy Knowledge.
Yeah, that'd be a dope track. Hell yeah.
You brought me the name a couple days back, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm with it. And I went looking, but me being me, my slow ass, I probably fucked around, put the name in all wrong. I'm sure I can spell. It just wasn't that day. But I would love to engage. Like I'm never opposed to working with people. I'm never opposed to it. I just really don't work with people a lot. And I want to address this too, because there's artists that I know that are going to watch this, and they ask me the same question a lot. Why do you not feature people on your songs? The reason I don't feature nobody on my songs most time is because I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea what I'm going to say. I don't know where it's coming from. So in order for me to put you on a song, I have to know what the fuck. Like Nasty, and look, Nasty can tell you, Nasty is the only feature I've had on an album in the last 5 years. Last time I had a feature was 5 years ago. And then before that, I didn't have a feature for 10 years. You know, so that I don't ever know. But I'm always up for collaborating with other people. I'm always up for that. Because you learn. So I'm with it, man. If he'd be up for that, or if that was something that he'd be interested in doing, and I'm totally for it. Just hit me. Any artist can hit me for anything. I don't care what it is, whether it's personal or professional. Like, I'm here for everyone. I love all you guys.
Yeah, you say that, and now you're gonna get like a bunch of people in your inbox with like some trash too, though.
Hey, dude. Hey, listen, man. People be in my inbox now. Look, listen, hold on. We're not sponsored by these, and I don't want to promote them, but currently, Sun Chips, friends, Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. So if you see me digging this bag for another hour or so, it's because it's limitless.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I need some American snacks in my life. Actually, your guys' chip game though is kind of fucked up though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you don't, because we ain't shipped. Our food ain't shipped. All this processed mess. The fuck we don't. No, you don't. You keep on keeping it. You want to live a little longer. Don't come over here.
Barbecue down in the States though is next level though. People who barbecue down there are just like they make their own, like, fucking weld their own barbecues and shit, their own smokers and shit. That's what I go for. That's what I like.
Because Americans have no fucking training of routine and health. Let us go and take this big slab of meat that has been processed down, that we really shouldn't be eating 100% all the time. because of all the chemicals and bacteria within them niggas, and then we send up there cooking and frying their goofy asses. Then we eat them. Don't get it fucked up. I do the same shit. Don't get it fucked up at all. But
I know it's bad for me, but I'm just like, whatever, man. Just give me that shit.
Hey, look, I live.
Indulge. Drink your water.
Look, I live in Amish country, man. I can get all organic meats all around my house. Bison, everything.
Bison, nice.
You said bison. Aaron's the only guy that can eat a megalodon on a grill where he lives. You ever had a sauteed shark?
Yes, I've actually had shark.
But was it sauteed? Was it lemon pepper on the salt? No, if there was lemon pepper on your shark, man, we need to discuss your ethnicity.
Look, man, I was raised in the South. I was raised in the South, man. I got friends in Georgia. I grew up in Florida. I ate gator, everything, man.
Yo, I had gator when I was in Florida. That shit was good. The tail meat there, that was delicious, man.
Hey, man, I've never had gator, but I've ate a fried flower before when I lived in China. So that was stellar.
Hey, real quick. There's something that I do almost every show, and I'm gonna do it again because this motherfucker just said I look Amish. So fuck you, Tim.
Yeah, fuck you, Tim.
Damn it, Timothy, you ain't playing around this evening, are you?
Actually, we're hitting that point where we should actually run through the news, Aaron. We got some news today.
We don't have a lot of news. We got a couple things though.
You gonna run through the news with us today, Pope?
Here, throw the big announcement.
I love to be to Chip Skylark to your Cosmo and Wanda. Oh my God.
All right, so this first one. The first one, I saw this one pop up because Donnie Menace is on it. So R.A. the Rugged Man, Onyx, like it's gonna be a dope ass show.
Hell yeah.
Well, how does Fredro Starr keep looking like that all these years? It's deeper than melon. It gotta be. If you look at Fredro Starr in the '90s, ain't shit changed. Ain't a damn thing. He's the real Illuminati. Y'all talking about cloning Gucci man? No, Fredro Starr got cloned. He ain't never changed. The real Fredro Starr is in a penitentiary, starving right now under a bunk bed, drinking toilet water. Y'all got this man out here, goddamn. An RA is don't get it fucked up, but Fredro, boy, you show me a new wrinkle on Fredro in the last 20 years, I'll give you $100. Boy, Fredro right now getting a massage at a spa.
Go to the next one. So this one is actually out here, like 20 minutes from my house. They're doing a Mac Miller night, but one of the homies, Klish, is gonna be there, so that's gonna be a dope night too.
Klish, hold on real quick. Klish, I'm gonna tell you something real fast. Okay, do not let them people lie at this show. Okay, what I mean is, don't let them serve you some fake food and play only 3 Mac Miller songs that we know. No, they better play all of his shit. Macalicious. God damn it. Self-care.
Best day ever.
Come back, BDE, you damn right. That young man. They better do it right, Klish. I'm holding you responsible, my man. And maybe we can get you a song of Fredro Starr, the way he looking. Continue on, my friend.
Oh my. Go to the next one. So the next one is Dumpster Babies. They're doing this event, and Rituals of Ether's gonna be there. Nasty's gonna be there. Grim Smiles.
Hell yeah!
A lot of Grims in this motherfucker, ain't it?
Yep.
So this one is the one that I wanted to talk about. So I got lucky enough to talk to the Gas Mask boys and ask them to let us be sponsors for this event, and then I got duped into hosting it. So apparently I get to host the whole thing. I've never done this before.
Aaron.
I've never done this before, but I also got a bunch of the homies on the ticket for this show. So if y'all want to see me or any of the artists on there, it's going to be an amazing show. It's in West Virginia. You can camp there. There's also a hotel fairly close. I'm I'm bougie, so I'm staying in a hotel. I got metal plates in my back. I can't sleep on the ground.
Aaron, name off some of them names. I'm wearing my kayfabe.
Oh man, well, all Baby Tooth Killers are gonna be there. Keegan Grimm's gonna be there. Freak, Mum Ra. The Michigan Misfits are gonna be there. Knowledge is performing. Grimm's bringing one of his homies, Scumbag Fred. Bloodlust is gonna be there. Nate Money, Super Row, Gordo. Dude, it's an insane lineup. Bleezy Poe's gonna be there. Yeah, I said Super Row.
Yo, everybody throw weed at Aaron in between the people performing. When he goes on to introduce people, throw drugs and stuff at him.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'll catch him. I'm gonna catch him. And it's also, like, there's a canned food drive for so. Wait, hold on. I gotta keep it serious. Okay, so actually Tony might be in the chat still. Yeah, see, look, Lazy Eye just confirmed it. Bring one canned good, no label, and you get $1 off your ticket. And all proceeds go to Tony, which is Tone Loke Alpha Dog in the chat. But you got to take the label off. We want it to be a surprise. He can't know what he's opening. And it can be random shit, too. Like, you could get him, like, a thing of pork and beans or, like, a thing of asparagus. Who knows?
Hey, it's sponsored by UndergroundAholics. We're super professional about our shit.
And I will tell you, there's going to end up being a ton of footage from this between live streams, stuff that I'm going to record. I'm hoping.
I'm going to ask, too, was there any footage that we can look at if we can't make it there?
Oh, well, there will definitely be live streams, and I'm definitely going to do, like, some behind-the-scenes footage of possibly throwing cans at Tony. Who knows?
Hell yeah!
I can just see you like hauling off, throwing a whole can of green beans out.
Dude, I had the idea to stack up, like, get the big giant cans of, like, tomatoes, and then as the night goes on and he gets real drunk, we do bowling with Tony and just. Tony said he's gonna make a castle out of the cans, and so we're thinking we're gonna barricade him in his tent with cans.
Jesus.
We don't know. You gotta show up at Dope Sick Picnic to see what happens to Tony.
I got you, baby.
Is that the news?
So what? Yep, I think that is that it. What do you got? Oh yeah, just a reminder. Tuesday Night Terror comes back.
Hell yeah.
And I can't wait. I've been missing some Tuesday Night Terror.
Hell yeah, that'll be sick.
That
I think it's
sounds
gonna be
like a horror
bi-weekly now. That's them Zool Boys' internet YouTube murderers.
Yeah, and that's how you find out all the ins and outs of Camp Zool, or what the boys have been doing, or hopefully we find out something about the Mikey Clark album.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you can find out all sorts of shit. I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to Zool. Shout out to them doing everything they do. I can't wait for Camp 3. Hell yeah.
I want to perform at camp. Who I got to talk to?
You got to yell at the boys. You got to send emails to the boys and then go bring them bribes and stuff too.
Look, all you got to do is harass Nasty enough, because even if he's not performing, he's going to be at camp. So just harass Nasty, and then just hop in his car and then go with him.
I mean, yeah, I don't even know, man. They have, I'm going to be definitely tuned in to Tuesday Night Terror to see what the lineup's going to be this year. That'll be exciting to hear for sure.
Hell yes, I'm with it. I like all those announcements. They sound very stellar.
Yeah, we try to have a little. We try to have a little news segment so that we can let everybody know all the other happenings in the underground.
Yeah, some days it's slower than others, but it is what it is. Whatever we can fit in.
Well, as long as y'all know, as long as y'all aware, you know what I'm saying? That's all we ask for.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we try and give all our people a bit of fucking love out here in the underground for sure.
Camp is
love
in
that, man.
Ohio. So camp is in Ohio, and it's at Terror Town, and it's in Williamsburg, Ohio. It's what is it, June 4th and 5th?
Mm.
We just had second and third, isn't it?
Second and third.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be there the first. So
Day
day zero is the first, and if you're fucking with us on day zero, UndergroundAholics will be there for day zero.
Hell yeah, dope.
I gotta go, man. I have to go. I
It's
gotta
an
go to
experience,
camp,
man.
man. I've been trying to go to camp for years just to go. Like, I'll get there. I'm get there.
I'm telling you, just jump in the back of Nasty's car. Like when they're getting ready to go to camp, don't even say nothing. Just roll up and be like, "Hey, guess what? I'm going with you."
And I can see Nasty right now, bro, with a Band-Aid on his back, smoking a goddamn cigarette. Come on. Ain't the starter with your alternator. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. I already know what's happening. Streets are talking.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
for anyone that's wanting to go to camp, I'm telling you, it is definitely an experience. And like, if you've ever thought to yourself, damn, I'd really like to be able to just hang out with the artists, the majority of them wander around camp all day. They're in the parking lot. They're in the campsites just chilling, and there's so much shit to do.
They're doing mushrooms with Aaron.
What? Who does mushrooms?
I don't know. Somebody, some bearded fuck from Canada. I don't know.
I don't know. When I was at camp, there was little pieces of paper that kept getting thrown in my mouth. I don't know where they were coming from.
I told you to stop eating that goddamn toilet paper, and like
That's
didn't
some
do
old
anything
nasty
one roll
ass
ago.
type shit,
Like,
see.
Dude, wait till Nasty's on the show and we bring up conversations that me and him had at camp.
I can imagine that. I'm a be tuned right in, pissing my pants, smoking my joint.
Oh, trust me. Me and Nasty had some conversations at camp, and this man, he made the mistake of putting the bracelet on and like rolling through the mud and shit.
oh yeah.
Well, that's like my boy Grim Smiles. They had him on all fours first camp when it was freezing out, like there was snow. And this man was crawling through puddles with this girl riding him like a horse with a saddle on his back. I was no good. And they got footage of it. It was in the documentary for the first camp, the documentary of Zool. It was in there.
Oh yeah.
I need that. Send that to me. I need to see this. I need to support and see this.
But Aaron, we got another music video or song for the ADHD generation here.
We do. Hang on. Here she comes.
Uh-oh.
You're up. I know. I gave you as much time as I could. I stalled.
Shout out to our producer. Apparently she was gone for a while. I don't even know what's going on here.
She had a potty break, all right?
Oh, damn. And he calls it a
At least you ain't digging in her nose like I've been. Shit. God bless her.
So the next song, the next song that we're gonna play is Exodus.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Shinga, here it go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Back in my heyday with my flannel boy. Mm-hmm.
Lucifer rally the troops, I'm a human sewage in the shooter. 2 and 2 together, 4 4 mine. Got a fake it, pull 4 mine. I'm AJ with the Styles Clash, Kevin Owens with the Power Bomb. I'm Roman Reigns with the Spearhead. I'm Dean Ambrose with the Power Drop. Shawn Michaels with the Screw Job. Working your practices, Waco, Texas Massacre with the spin. It's my new job. I'm here to eliminate all you sucking niggas from the picture, boy. I feel to my new bar. Every day is just a genesis. Know it's lineage and penmanship. Whoever was heir to the throne, I can jump it before that. 87 Chevy shit, take the Porsche back. 7 weapons in the whip, be a war rat, independent. Stressing no contract. Got a couple features for the free to help a nigga, it's alright. Double crossed me one too many times, mental patience with me and they all strapped. God granted me serenity, you cannot challenge divinity. Quoted as one of the best ever. Track the shit and got me many feet. Reincarnated as tempting and landing in way before Jesus was your pen. Y'all ain't really got a choice, yo. Hieroglyphics in my voice, yo. Hieroglyphics in my voice. I'm messed out with the rock chain. J Elect with the rock chain. J Cole with the rock chain. God body on a rock chain. I don't never go to church until my people know that Jesus ain't a white man. And I'm a home late trade. 37 years, 37 fucking years. Shout out to the feminine trade. Money count, bandana, dirty from the homicidal side of getting paid. Money lower church call woman, get girls screaming back. Then the chick say, I put my blood out on your mixtape. I put my come all on her mixtape. I'm in this thing with my day one niggas. I won't change on the bros. I had to cut a couple people off from the camp, nigga. Now you know. KTDA to the box drop. KTDA to they Paul walk me to the scene of the crash. Car drop. KTDA to get drunk, driving in the middle of the traffic on God watch. Fuck a rolling, I'm living on God watch. Sacrificing the one I let God watch. I'm Deadpool, full fall. Wolverine, no metal claw. I was bred as a new beast. I'm 7'2" with the lockjaw. 77 tapes in a 7-month span. Niggas be full of me. Living the life of some paid plays when I pen on my dead homie eulogy. Big words say the same thing. You were cool, kinda. This ain't new to me. Weird suits and a high voice, and you number one. Tell me who you be. Thank God for the risk game. Coldest nigga in the city limits, say Articuno with the risk game. Articuno with the pen game. Ace of spades, got a bustin' like it's king of diamonds. Shot my partner for no reason, hope them killers find. I just been tossing bands to the sky. God got my back, I don't need it. I had a pill, habit from the jump. Solely I'm running the kid from. Turn into a target, if we got problems. Niggas ain't saying them names. Still swear traffic, shit turn tragic. Niggas don't want no problems. Living at a coffin, east side martyr. Niggas don't want no static. He don't know exactly who told. Man first, be the first folks. Other paying niggas don't pull no straps. That shit suck for the kids. Stay on stage from the Facebook raps. Tell me why most shit got bother me. You were footnote to all my anthologies. Suck a dick or a clip, no apology. Now my daughter is here, she the prophecy. Would you spend on some views? I would spend on another nigga just to hit you with bounty feet. Quicker pick her up a motherfucker. That's another reason for the bounty scheme. Still a lyricist, pardon me. I'm John Cena with the rope chain. Rocky running up the steps. I'm John Cena with the belt. Rocky living with the belt. They said I was going out my mind. No. Pill popping, they just wait for me to fucking die. I messed out with the rock chain. J Elect with the rock chain. J Cole with the rock chain. God body on the rock chain. On the rock chain. East side till I die. I'm the man now. I've been on my shit. East side till I die. That's the man's now. I'm in the all take. East side till I die. 3200 till I die. 3200 till I die. 3200 till I die. 3200 till I die. You niggas sharper than the chicks tape. I put my blunt on your mixtape. I heard your baby mama rap too. I put my come all on a mixtape. I'm in this thing with my woes. I'm in this thing with my day one. Niggas, I'ma change on the bros. Had to cut a couple people off.
You niggas shopping with the chicks tape. I put my blunt on the mixtape. I heard your baby mama rap too. I put my come on the mixtape. I'm in this thing with my woes. I'm in this thing with my days on. Niggas, I'ma change on the bros.
East side till I die, I'ma ride for this. East side till I die, I'ma ride for this. East side till I die, I'ma ride for this. East side till I die, I'ma ride for this. East side till I die, I'ma ride for this. East side till I die, I'ma ride for this. East side till I die, I'ma ride for this. East side till I die. East side till I'ma die.
Times have changed. Times have changed.
Dude, well, I gotta say, man, like some of those wrestling bars there, man, I was fucking loving that shit, man. That was some dope ass fucking bars.
Thank you, man. That means a lot. For real, dude. I'll really be into that shit.
I think the underground needs to make a mixtape where it's like everybody just drops like one wrestling fucking track or some shit like that, because everybody's got them bars, man. We all love wrestling, man.
Yes.
And
I'm
gonna
tell you this. Yo.
Go ahead.
I got this tidbit too. Funny enough, just real quick, right? It's on my album. I actually do have a song. I was going to send it to bro, but I have a song called Chris Benoit, like an actual song called Chris Benoit. Like this, like I'm gonna do it at Whole Fest probably too. But I was like, yeah, I think that's a good idea, Noise. I truly believe that, man. So many wrestling bars that are fire, and dude, come on. We just need to come together and make a WrestleMania Underground something. Something.
Yeah, WrestleMania in the Underground. I like it. Yeah, hell yeah. We might have to do that. Aaron, put that on a list.
Yeah, I mean, we already got one homie that's a wrestler.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Speaking of wrestling, shout out to my brother Roger back home and everything. Incredible man. He partakes in a wrestling organization here, man. He's one of the greatest people I've ever met. I love him so much. I love his wife. You feel me? Like his family. Just beautiful people, man. We got to give more respect to our wrestlers, whether they're underground or professional.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to get some wrestlers on here as well, and some different creative types. We're trying to represent every asset of the underground. And when I say underground, I mean underground altogether. Like everybody who's in the trenches in this scene, who's trying to like widen it in depth, and not just the musicians, but the people who do the art for it, everything, you know. And it's dope. Like, and to be multifaceted like yourself, you must get that on a whole, because there's so much to this. It could be so much more than just, like you said, buying T-shirts. You know what I mean? Like we could have our own like little ecosystem going on if we all support each other.
The Renaissance, for sure. And that's what I love about the underground too. Is from my experiences anyway, it's always just been support, eco support. You know, I'm gonna buy it. Like my friend Heather Greenwell. So much love to her. So much love to her. There's never been a time that I've never seen her support anybody at a high level, be there. I just, that's incredible. And when I think of standards for, support, she's one of the people that come to mind. Nasty come to mind. Shout out to Sam I Am as well. Sam I Am music on everything. A new guy, great guy, very driven, very ambitious. He's always supported, in all aspects. So you're right, man. I think we can really make something shake. If we really thought about it and did it, we could be a financial machine, because it's just a myriad of stuff. And we all love each other to the greatest degree, unless it's some chomo shit or anything outlandish. But, we can all do it. We can, in the next 5, 10, 15 years, I believe so. If we really took time to come together and pull it off and use all of our talents and resources, then we can absolutely do it. Even if it's 5, 6, 7 different groups doing the thing, we can all funnel it back and be great. So, yeah, I totally believe the ecosystem in the underground would be wonderful if we was able to pull it off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of Sam I Am, we actually have him booked on the show. Nobody knows that yet.
Well, thank you, Aaron. I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody.
Everybody watching right now or rewatching the episode, shut the fuck up. Nobody tell anybody, all right?
I'm currently watching my wife and my daughter and my dog and my sister-in-law in my living room as my kid is getting her hair braided, and all these smiles. This is what I live for. I live for this right here. This is everything to me. But Sam, I love you, my boy, and I can't wait till you get on here. I'm gonna be right here front row watching you talk about everything and anything. I love you very much, very, very much.
Hell yeah, we can't wait, and this has been a great episode too. I just want to again make a point to tell everybody to go back and check out all your music and make sure they check out all your endeavors. If you're looking for some art, or you're just looking for maybe some advice from somebody who's like dealt with a lot of the ins and the outs of not just the underground but like hip hop and all of that, like go back, check out his catalog, and I'm sure that you like if somebody's serious about something, they can also reach out to you personally if it's more of a business matter.
Please.
Yeah,
please, for sure. I'm always open to speak with anyone. You know, I love it. I love that connection. So for sure.
Oh yeah, we're trying to get people to network more, especially talented people. If your friends can't rap, though, tell them that they're shitty and to get better, and come at it from an angle where you're like being like, you're not just being like, oh, you're shit. Be like, you're shit. Here's why.
Right.
Yeah.
No, for real. I believe in that. Yes, absolutely. If I'm going to tell you that you suck, I'm going to tell you why. You know what I mean? Like, you 100% correct. You 100% correct. I love it. I'm with it. So yes, by all means, my line is always open. If I don't hit nobody back immediately, I'm probably with my wife and preparing for a lot of things that we got coming up that's major. But please, by all means, anyone can hit me up at any time. Have
we missed anything out that you want to talk about directly tonight that we've forgotten to talk about?
There is one thing, and I was waiting till the very end of it because I wanted it to be for the people that actually stuck it out through the whole thing. So we actually have an unreleased song that just made it to Pope right before the show, and he was able to get it to us.
Hell yeah,
man. Yeah, I wanted you. I'm happy, man. I love you guys, dude. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And like I was telling Aaron, I said, dude, I haven't released an exclusive song to no one in the States ever. I did it when I, was out of country and stuff, but I've never done it when I was in the States. So this is a first for me and a very big thing for me. And I appreciate you guys for doing it. Truly, truly. And I hope people enjoy it to some degree. And yeah, man, that's all I have. That's all I have other than mass appreciation and thanks for being a part of this with you guys. Like, this is historical for me. So thank you beyond words.
Well, we're definitely going to get you back for the end of the year party for sure. And we appreciate you putting this out there. Thank you for everything you've given us today. Yeah. Holly, let's kick it to the track and let's check this fucking shit out. I'm excited as fuck.
I'm geeked. Let's hit it.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
Tell me what's the meaning? Doped up ketamine, butane kerosene. Fuck that, you don't mean it. Hell and back, I seen it. See you for the year.
hunchback, cash dumped, tie slashed, saving cash so one day when I grow up, I can say fuck rap. It's a whole new vendetta. Notebook for the bloodstained pen letters. They say you'll blow up, gotta get better. But hellfire never been no trend getters. There's a lot of resentment and anger built up on this paper. It's time to extinguish the pyre. So we douse the scene in kerosene and let the motherfucker on fire. It's a new day, a new bottle. We still got a story to tell. The brothers are back to greet you to hell. That bloody flower that's in your lapel. Like the black priest, we the black sheep. Y'all locked up like D-Rose knees. This the belly of the beast. Lilith, my savior, I pray for the feast. My brother's ashes, I'll sit on a vase on my altar. When I blow, I'm taking them with me. When in LA, I'm smoking that gasoline. When I'm in Houston, I'm drinking that witty. Pour one for my demons. So we lean when the war start. No mercy for me when it comes to my art. Cause gang guard got a black heart. Hey.
That shit was dope.
That shit was dope, man. The bass was sounding killer on my system. I don't know what everybody else's system sound like, but that shit was sick fucking instrumental, sick fucking track. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where Pope went though. He's like, all right, I'm out.
here with my wife and things, talking about my child and things. You know what I mean? Checking out Fredo things. I can't wait. I ain't gonna lie. My wife can chill in the kitchen, G. It's old. I'm about to slaughter. Thank y'all though so much though, for real, dude. That means a lot, man. Like I'm happy you guys fuck with it because that wasn't supposed to be a thing. I had actually a whole nother single and I was like, well, fuck, I'm just gonna drop this. And they got Bro on there. So, you know, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for people to hear it, you know what I mean, across the board. So
hell yeah. Well, shout out Nasty.
Hell
He's like
yeah,
Nasty's like the second guest that wasn't on the show today.
Dude, that's how like almost every single one of our shows ends up being. Like Nasty's on it somehow with the track with somebody.
And if it ain't Nasty, then it's Keegan Grimm or whoever. Like
yeah.
Yep, it's always one of the two, man. But I'm happy about it all. I'm grateful about it all. Man,
we don't want to keep you too much longer there, man. But the one question I always like to ask our guests that we have on before we get out of here and stuff is there anybody in the underground that you see coming up that's worth a mention to us that maybe we should check out in either a future episode or just people should give a quick look?
I'm gonna give two names. The other name I'm not gonna be like, hey, because I'm still learning myself, but Sam, you already got Sam. I would advocate for Sam all day. Love Sam to death. And there's another gentleman. His name is CJ Crowley. Okay, as Nasty about him. I know it is a long way as well. Yep, I fuck with him the long way as well. I'm trying to think because a lot of new guys, man, I don't know because I don't always tap in. And most time, if y'all don't come to me directly, like if y'all don't tell me, or if Nasty don't tell me, I'm not gonna know. But those two guys there, I can advocate for as great people. And they, super talented guys. Sam, super talented guy. He actually made a beat for me, and it was the very first Pope Adrian Bless type beat ever. And I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" You know what I mean? Like, I love Sam. Sam and CJ are the two people I advocate for the most in and out of rap, and that's just life for me with them. So I'm happy you guys are shining light on one of those gentlemen, if not both of those gentlemen in totality. By the time this whole thing is done, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we already got Sam on here, and I'm gonna definitely hit up CJ and be like, "Hey, we need you on the show too."
Yeah, for real. Get a little bit of love, man, and give people a boost. Because what you guys do, man, is so appreciative and it's so grateful to me, and I'm sure to others, that you guys have this and allow us to be here and share ourselves. So that thank you guys, and I'm happy to hear those opportunities coming for those gentlemen.
Hell yeah, yeah. We're so grateful to have these like real fucking conversations. Not like, oh, what inspires you? You know what I mean? Like we're here to fucking we're here to have real conversations and to spread knowledge. We really want some of these cats that are coming up to take this advice and hopefully learn lessons that we had to learn the hard way, but from this shit, you know.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you dropping all the knowledge, even with the mental health stuff, because before this show started today, me and Aaron were having a candid private conversation. We both were lacking mentally too. And now from you, motherfucker, I can tell looking at Aaron too. We're both on full battery right now, man. It's just like, I feel like fucking Randy's Macho Man fucking Savage gave me a pep talk, man. I feel fucking great. Yeah.
Yeah, I told Pope earlier when he messaged me before the show, and he was like, "I'm super excited," and I was like, you know, your energy is almost infectious. Like even when I feel really depressed, talking to you, it lightens my spirit up.
I appreciate it, dude. And even please, both of you guys, anyone watching, but to you, gentlemen, never hesitate to reach out to me in any capacity about anything. And, you know, you guys are friends of mine, and I appreciate you both. And I know, obviously, I know how it is. And I'm gonna say this last thing before I go in and interact with my family. But never think you're alone in any aspect. We need more union. We need more brotherhood. We need more camaraderie. We need more people. And if we can open up these conversations wisely with these people and be receptive to them, I think we can get far, man. I think we'll get farther along. So open the doors for others with mental health that are wanting to talk about it and willing to talk about it, or anything for that matter. So would you guys, man, please, by all means, if you need anything at all, just please hit me up and I will do my best to accommodate the request, because I care. I super care about you guys, and that's just how it's always going to be. You know what I mean? So,
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Holly, can we get Pope's information scrolling one last time along the bottom there? Do you mind?
Everywhere.
Everybody who's tuned in and watched the show, everybody rewatching the show, we still have a contest going on that all you have to do is subscribe. And once we get to 300 subscribers, we're doing a draw. And there's going to be 3 different packages that you can get entered into. All you have to do is subscribe. And there's also one package for a special someone who does that extra sharing, liking, and commenting on the videos. We're really pushing that. We're looking like we're going to be at 300 probably by way before June here, and then we'll be doing another prize for 500 after that, and so on. We appreciate everybody who sticks around till the end of the episodes. All you motherfuckers out there, all the little fucking undergroundaholics that are coming up, you little like fucks that are just getting your start. We see you, and we appreciate all y'all. Listen, I'm Noise, and I'm an undergroundaholic, and we're out for the night.
I'm Aaron, and I'm an undergroundaholic.
Indeed, it's the most electrifying man in the Midwest. Yes, Pope Adrian Bless. Big Death. I'm an undergroundaholic. I love you.
Oh, damn! Hell yeah! Play us out, Ollie.
Take us out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Everybody just start cussing up a storm. Fuck! Yeah. Call it what you